Good morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If drawer was in DC Comics. The yeah, so let's make something thing, okay? So the yeah, in this alternate timeline, this is the alternate universe where Darkseid and the Red Lanterns and the Yellow Lanterns, the Sinestro, were working together. They basically killed off most of the Green Lanterns, the Purple Lanterns, and the Blue Lanterns. So, yeah. So they, yeah. I mean, basically, the only thing that was left, only lanterns that were not affected by this, was the orange lanterns, where they came has yeah. So yeah. Now that's one side. So on the other, a normal family gave birth to a superhero named Drawer because he likes to draw a lot. But he figured out his true power. But he doesn't just do it normal drawings like you and I. him. But when every time he draws, it comes to life and protects him or attacks for him, and yeah. But that's not his only abilities. He also could use electric attacks, just like how Livewire is. Yeah. So, and he was about 30 years old when his parents and him, when he discovered his powers. As he knows to be an artist. So time skip to 15. Or about the same age as her. Livewire. Higher one. So basically, he was pretty popular. He was on the video or yeah. So basically, yeah. So then Livewire here or actually after he left, and Superman comes along, and of course, Nurse, she like went through undergoing of a live wire thing, and of course, because he was also a villain thing, so he didn't like rob a bank or none of that stuff. He just was like always graffitiing on with no spray can. He's just using his fingers because his power can allow him to use a utensil like a pencil or pen or anything. He could also use his own fingertips as it, or his palm, or any parts of his body. So yeah. So he's just, yeah. He gets in trouble a lot, but not like, hey, you, quit robbing the banks thing. As he's just, hey? Huh. So, Livewire, one day, she decides to break into the prison where he was at, and she knew where her cells were, or his cell was. So when she when she basically used her electric abilities to break the handcuffs off of him, yeah, it did work. So when he, as a cops were like, hang, as he's wondering, why are you here? Just for you, whom, pretty boy, as she says that to him, as his face turns pink or turns red, as she knows that he's embarrassed, but now he uses his portal or no to teleport both of them. As she goes first, he goes second, as they both landed on far away. As he lands in the swamp, or not swamp, so yeah. Alright, actually, yeah. He landed in and they're like, welcome to a Hall of Doom. And you already knew that. Yeah. Okay. So then the remaining villains are on a high alert. As they're like, what's going on? Or she's wondering what's going on. Well, half of our troops, like most of the people, we did a self thing. And he's about to come, or they're about to come to Earth to destroy it. And they flew all the way to where heroes were, and yeah. So then the big battle began, and Larfleeze was, let's say he showed up in the Hall of Doom thing to warn him before. So he ends up going in, as Jar looks at him. You're an Orange Lantern, right? As Larfleeze says, yes. The greediest one. A greedy lantern. Okay. Why didn't you work with, like, the dark side thing? I don't need to destroy planets. I needed to steal all their riches for myself. Okay. As he remembers, or Jar remembers, there used to be a, like, when Darkseid was actually why didn't, or he's thinking, as the live wire says, don't think about it too much. Need all the bodies that we can get. And she really has a flirting thing with him. Like, he flirts with him through the entire story. So, yeah. So, yeah. So then the dark side, and as they're like all ready. So, Darkseid and his red and yellow lanterns were attacking, as they said, as he draw her. Oh, I could play that game. And as Larfleeze was battling against the Sinestro and the Rage, and against them. As they're like, I might not be such a big use. As Green Lantern, remaining Green Lantern is him. So, yeah. So then the Batman says, or like Superman says that you're not useless. You have something that we don't, imagination. As he says, okay. As he looks up at I got one. As he creates a giant ant-size baseball bat. As he picks it up as he hits the like most of the Red Lanterns. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Most of the Red Lanterns got hit by it. Some of the yellow ones got hit by it too. As he just flings around, he tossed it. And as he draws faster than any normal human, as he used like the drawing version of Captain America's shield to whack most of them unconscious, except for the Yellow Lantern leader. I guess this guy, or this, yeah. He ends up like roaring as he's like, die, boom. So as when, yeah, so when the Red Lantern came in too, as they're like, as he says, is that all you got? Please, you're just too boring me. As he shows his best creation, as he draws so fast in midair that even like he swings some type of like ball in the, but turns out it was like a nuclear. So yeah. So he drew out 2 pairs of hands and grabs all the Red Lanterns and Green Lanterns, or Red Lanterns, Yellow Lanterns, to like throw them around. As he says, as Darkseid looks over, as he says, you might be a worthy opponent more than Superman. Yeah. But you're her just gonna be the only person. As he swings his battering ram, he could create constructs in midair. As boom, as he's about to get killed by Darkseid. In any last words? Yeah. Got a entire sentence. You think that Livewire has the ability to become electricity? Think again. As he uses his static shock kind, like her, to get out of the Darkseid's palm. As she's like walks over. Now, as he puts his hand down on the floor, as he creates a giant size called Chazzy Lantern. He created a new lantern. So, but those ones, or not Chazzy lanterns, more like drawers lantern. So he basically uses their, and they hit Darkseid with enough force, sending Darkseid like flying hand. Yeah. As the Red Lantern's like, man. Plus the Yellow Lanterns looked at him. There's no way that we could beat him. Him. Huh. As Sinestro's like, looks over. What are you fools doing? Keep fighting. And as the Red Lanterns, the big red guy, this guy right here, ends up was like, yeah, come on, show more blood, or show more anger. And Hex, actually was right in front of Drawer, as he looks down, as he kind of feels bad for Dex. He could see it as he puts a cage around him, as he told Dex that her with a straight face, he told him that because back then, when Drawer was just 3 years old, his favorite cat was killed home and got skinned alive, as he can't handle him just murdering Dex like that, as he shows more like he takes the Dex out, like out of a way, as he beats around the other Red Lanterns, as Dex, the cat, I don't know how to say it. So the Dex Star was like wondering like in its mind of, why isn't he attacking him? As the rest of them realized something tragic happened to as he tells the he could tell the cat lost some certain person, as when he, who's that cat's name, as the Orange Lantern looks at it, or looks at him and says, oh, that is Dexter. Okay. You wanted a revenge on the, or he, that cat wants revenge. As Draw realized that, as he stops and looks at Dexter and tells him that if we were normal people, or if we were, if you were the normal cat, Dex, and I know that you lost someone that you care about too much. As Dex looks at them, as he, or let's say they got blasted away, as they both were on a planet, but luck would have it that they were only blasted all the way to abandoned location. So the Yellow Lantern was aimed right, as he says, no one touches the kitties ever again. Not now, not ever. As he roars, as they both, yeah, most of the Yellow Lanterns, Red Lanterns, blasted him all the way to, and Dexter with, as he tells him, or so he says, so we're alone. As, yeah, so the live wire says, Honey Munch, no, you guys will pay for that. And as the, yeah, so he gets up. He walks over to check on the cat. As the cat was knocked out. As he could sense it. As he sat down near the hand, as he tells him his life story. Hurry. As Dexter looks up at him, as he tells him, or telepathically tells him, why did they do that? You probably have witnessed it too. Yes, I have. But with a human that I loved and cared for. So I'm just gonna use yeah. Yeah, like this one. And So, yeah, when that cat looked at him, they were, or that cat looked at him, and they both agree. Yeah. So they're like, or that cat agrees with it. Then if I know that I care about you, too. Okay? Okay? That's why I am not gonna kill you, because, yeah. So, Drawer says that to him. And, okay? So then, Livewire does his thing. Or, so he says, or actually, Drawer and Dex, he unlocks the cage. As he says, okay? Maybe after this, you might deserve some cat treats or something. Deal? As a cat says, deal. Okay? So then they both they flew back. Yeah. As he lands, and as he says, sorry it took so long. He regain consciousness. As he blocks because Superman was about to meet his demise, and yeah, but the Drawer comes in with a powerful swing and hits Darkseid in and picks him up, throws him across us. As he says, huh. Okay? As Atrocity, this guy right here, was like, what happened to Next or Dexter? As he tells him that, oh, he's around, hum, but now you guys don't know how angry I could get. As he shows his true powers, as they see drawn versions of themselves with enough force, as he uses it, sends them flying backwards, as Larfleeze was down but not out. So, or he got knocked out, but the Yellow Lanterns and the Red Lanterns got pushed back, except for Atrocitus and Sinestro flew all the way to him, and not to Larfleeze, but to Jar. Ends up both of them battled against Ins. As he didn't notice that their batteries, like how Larfleeze has his one. Well, the atrocity, or actually Darkseid destroyed their cores of the other lanterns' cores things, their battery packs. That's why they're forced to join Darkseid to take out everyone. And as Jar is thinking as their their power ring weren't working. Stupid thing, as Atrocity cussing. Because none of their power rings worked. I know. As he tells Darkseid, you were the one that destroyed their power batteries, their power thing, right? Yes, I was. Who, in order to make them agree with each other's. As a raging bull, or like as the in his head he saw red, orange, or no, red and yellow, blue and green. Like the entities that they have. So, as the red lanterns is like bull thing was talking to him and said that he says to him, that yeah, you have a rage inside because I know that your favorite people have now got killed. So they, as the drawer says, in order to defeat you, Darkseid, to bring balance to all the lanterns, I'll happily to do that. As a voice, or he uses his voice mixed with the Red Bull one, I think. So yeah, Red Bull. Oh, yeah. So, or actually, as he knows the enchantment thing. Plus, so did a drawer. So he says it at exact same time as a bull does that same enchant. British hate will burn you all. That is your fate thing. And yeah. That he does this enchantment as they see a red core battery forming from his arm. Um. So yeah, give me a minute. I do remember with like the from the Injustice 2 one where Atrocitus says with the burning hatred will burn you all and all that stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I was trying to find what they usually say. Aim, like to like power up. So let's just say Drawer said it, and then the red power battery came to existence as the Red Bull who as they both as the Red Lanterns were they turned and as Atrocitus looked at him and in shock. Everyone was shocked at that he knew the enchantment without using his fingers. As he he basically, as the Yellow Lantern Sinestro, or actually, let's say Atrocitus made a deal with him. It's normally the other way around. Like, don't make a deal with the devil. Well, the Atrocitus looked at him and yeah, so they switched over to a winning side. And as you traitors, as they're like, you have less bargains. Darkseid came to our world, destroying our core, her and forced us to work with you is not a good idea. Huh. Now, no. Oh. So they only have to worry about is yellow and dark side. That's it. So as they're like, we both agree on one thing. We really hate these people as atrocity or atrocitus. I always call it yeah. So atrocitus looked over and nods his head. Me and you both. Both. Now, let's get our rage on. Huh. Yeah. But let's introduce our or your entity. Come on out. As they see the where is it? 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 As they see him or they see the entity, living, breathing entity. Entity. And yeah. They agree. Hey, man. Now, let me show you why. Hey, my as the live wire's like, man, he's good. And yeah. So yeah. So the as the yellow inside of his head says as the let's re as the yellow lanterns were or one of them or let's say Sinestro grabs the drawers as because his his power ring was gone, so they're so he tells him um to bring or he's wondering why he brought the red lanterns in his core back as he doesn't remember the chantment or the jar doesn't remember their chant. So as he says, I just don't remember what your enchant was. Like so then the he as the rest of them or let's say they agree as he Yeah. As I was trying to find it, but the Sinestro, okay, as he says, okay, repeat after me. Okay. The, like, he does the enchant, and as the, as the yellow, snake thing that was inside of Jars's head was actually the entity of Yellow Lantern thing and Orange. Um, hold on. That one. So, yeah. So this guy was in his head. But with the rest of them. Yeah. As he has no like true emotions himself, so he had so many conflicts that he waters it down. As he does that enchant thing, Ezuku Jar creates his own like core thing. Yeah, so basically, yeah. And they both like agree. Now, as my machine is now ready to destroy this planet. This planet will be gone. Not when I help with that. As he uses his power, to create a force shield to only trap him and Darkseid. As he lifts up the core, or lifts up the thing, as or Darkseid's thing. And please leave a like, share, subscribe. Please wait for part 2 to be filmed. So